This is Metis Crossing, one of Canada's most treasured centers of Metis cultural interpretation. It lovingly recreates the experience of living in one of Alberta's earliest Metis communities. But the most wonderful surprise about Metis Crossing for me was discovering that the Metis invented the zip line! Whoa! 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 Ah, this is the living! This is the Metis life! Whoa! 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 Man, that was a blast. That was fun. I love that.
Well, you know, Don, the Métis didn't actually invent the zip line.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Didn't they utilize them in their trade routes across Canada?
No, they didn't.
Well, then why would you have them here at Metis Crossing, a center of Métis culture?
Well, it's fun.
Excellent reason. I'm going again. I'm Don Kelly. And I'm what you call an urban native, a city-raised, office-bound Ojibwe. But I can't help hearing a call from my elders telling me it's time to rediscover the old ways and get back to the land. Hello? Hello? This week I'm at Metis Crossing in northeastern Alberta. This is the only Métis historic village in Alberta, and that makes it very exclusive. So I'm not sure why they're letting me in, and I'm not gonna ask, because I'm about to experience what it took to make it as a Métis trader in the late 1800s, and I don't want to blow this opportunity. I have a history of screwing things like this up, but not this time, people. Not this time. I'm about to meet Corinne Card. She's the executive director of Metis Crossing. Her roots go way back to the early days of the Métis people in this area. In fact, her great-great-great-grandfather, Pierre Peranto, actually rode with Louis Riel. And she was from a settlement around.
Hi, Don.
Oh, hi, Corinne. Thank
Pleased to meet
goodness.
you.
I am so glad to meet you. I was running out of things to say about you.
I see that.
Anyways, I want to thank you, first of all, for having me here in Metis Crossing.
Right on. Welcome. I'm glad to have you here.
Where are we located right now?
Metis Crossing is right along the North Saskatchewan River. We're about an hour and a half northeast of Edmonton, about 3 hours south of Fort McMurray.
Well, and tell me about the Métis people themselves.
Well, we come from two worlds, from the First Nation world and the European world, you know, not really belonging in either world. I always, to this day, I still say that we have the best of both worlds. If we were hunting or trapping in the winter and, of course, farming in the summer, the women worked right alongside the men from morning till night. You know, farming was tough.
So what are some activities I could do in the short time I'm here just to get a taste of the Métis lifestyle?
I think we're going to have you make some pemmican. We'll also have you hook a horse to a Red River cart and drive it.
Okay, I'm not that great with horses, okay.
Okay, and then we'll have you learn to jig.
Jig.
Yeah.
I like them all up until the jig. That worries me a bit, so just let me know when the jig is up.
Okay.
Haha, gotcha. Just kidding. Let's go.
Donna, we thought we'd start you off with something hard, women's work. I'll turn you over to Martin and Darren.
Martin?
Yep.
I'm Don. Good to meet you.
Hello,
You must
Don.
be Darren then?
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
So women's work. I guess we're gonna cook something with this flour here?
We're gonna do a flour sack carry.
How much does the sack weigh?
That's 100 pounds.
Holy moly. It's like moving a body. So I'm told. This is 100 pounds. What was a good weight most people could carry?
Good weight for most people is around over 200, 280.
But not women. They did what, 50 pounds, 40 pounds?
280. So we'll get Darren to demonstrate.
Okay, so around the head,
Yep. And then this one.
over the shoulder,
Away we go.
and away we go. That looks really difficult. Look,
Not bad.
Look how much fun Darren's having. You can just tell by the look on his face. Can I try, Martin? You can walk me through it here?
Yep.
More around the forehead here.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Okay. Does this make my rear end look big, Martin?
The bag does.
The bag does, okay. Well, this is not too bad. I can see that. I can carry, what, about 15 feet? 15 feet or so?
You have to take it all the way up to the barn.
All the way up to the barn?
All the way up to the barn.
Okay. This was really the most awkward way to carry something. What should I be doing? What's the technique? Should it be the weight on my forehead, on my back?
The weight should be on your forehead.
Okay, I can feel it. So Martin, you said you've done 540?
560.
560. Oh, you just had to rub it in and add that extra bit, huh? How far would they have to carry with these things?
Well, sometimes they carry them for miles.
Miles?
Yeah.
And what would they usually be carrying in this kind of thing?
Flour, rice, beans.
How do you actually put it down when you're ready to put it down?
Just drop it.
Oh, nothing breakable. Whew! That women's work is way too macho. How did I do just now, Martin? You're the pro.
Didn't do too bad. You complained a lot.
Don't complain.
There you go.
Why do I get the feeling you've said that to people before? Coming up, it's me, Chubby, and a need for speed. Now, how do I get them to go? Hi, and welcome back to Fish Out of Water. I'm Don, and I'm at Metis Crossing in Alberta. Now, you're probably looking around thinking, nice place. And you'd be right. But maybe it's too nice. I'm nervous. These people have a ferocious work ethic. It scares me. I don't like it. It's kind of like the calm before they storm the host. What was that? This is Chubby. 850 pounds of pure Appaloosa mixed with pony fury. So is he friendly?
Oh yeah, very much so, yep.
Chubby, now that's the name of the kind of horse that I like. I don't, forget Lightning or Kicky McNasty. I like Chubby. That's a good
Chubby,
name for a
yeah.
horse. And this is is this a traditional cart here?
Yeah, this is the traditional cart that they used to go along the prairies. Sometimes 50 of them on a line.
50 in a caravan.
Yep.
We'll reenact 1/50th of a caravan then, and we'll
Okay.
hook up
Yep.
Chubby.
Yeah. No, you got to go from underneath.
Oh, from underneath.
Oh, you're doing it wrong. Now put that on top on his rump. This is the back band, you see? These are the hames, and this is the hame strap. Then you got to buckle the belly band. Put that bit on in his mouth.
Why do they call it a bit? Am I about to find out?
Now you're going to hook him to the cart.
How important were the carts to the Métis people, Emil?
Well, they're only transportation in the old days when they go out buffalo hunting.
This is kind of like parallel
Oh,
parking.
Now we gotta hook up the tugs.
Like
no,
this?
no. You wanna go for a ride?
Sure.
You wanna drive?
Can I? Is
Sure.
it safe? What's the trick? I just need to
You
know how.
gotta kind of hold the lines firm, you know? You wanna go this way, you pull this line. You wanna go this way, you go this way. You stop, you say, whoa.
Now, how do I get them to go?
Giddy up.
Giddy up.
Release your lines a little bit. Don't
Okay,
pull
give a little slack.
both, both lines even.
I'm gonna try to do a little figure 8 here.
You try
I'm watching the cart, watching the cart. Now I'm just gonna turn them this way a bit.
Yeah, and don't turn them too sharp.
Oh, sorry, Chubby. My mistake.
See, one little touch and he's gone, just like a power steering.
Just like power steering. Okay. This guy got an airbag too?
Yeah.
Is that the nitro going? That parted my hair, Emil. I think that's 1 degree of global warming right there we just experienced. What age would Métis start driving horses on the carts?
Me, I started when I was about 8 years old driving horses.
Really?
Yeah.
And whoa, Chubby, whoa. Let him have a little refueling there.
Yeah.
Hey, Chubby, I'm sorry I thought of you as a violent, psychotic killer. I see now you're really just more a violent act of nature, like a hurricane or an earthquake. But if we work together tomorrow in the final challenge, just promise me one thing. You'll be gentle, Chubby. Emil, looking at all this food makes me hungry. You got a good pizza delivery service number you can give me? We'll order one in.
Well, we gotta make the traditional food here, pemmican.
Pemmican?
Yep.
How important was pemmican to the Métis people?
Very important because that's the only food they had that can preserve for many days and months.
What exactly is pemmican then?
Well, pemmican is moose meat or buffalo meat. You pound it up into a pulp, then you add some fat from a moose or a buffalo.
Okay.
These are blueberries and these are huckleberries.
Oh,
It's-
huckleberries. think I've either had a huckleberry. Are they naturally this hard, or have you done something to
No,
them?
no, they're dried.
Okay.
Dried, yeah.
I'm gonna ask a lot of dumb questions, so bear with me here. How do we make pemmican? I've never done this before.
First of all, we just have to
Should I
put her
break
in
that
here,
one?
put her in the bag.
All of it?
Yep, all of it. Now here, you pound the hell out of it.
All right. Now, am I properly pounding the hell out of it, or am I just pounding the heck out of it?
See this grip?
Oh, yeah.
Put your thumb there on this flat side.
I was using it wrong.
Yeah, right. Turn it around a little bit, you know, like
Keep it moving?
Yeah, keep it moving.
Am I pounding good enough? Is this good?
Oh, I think so.
But like a quarter pounder. What does that make you think of? That's
That's
feeling
good.
not
We'll try
bad,
that.
not
We'll
bad.
try that. Good, that's very good. Now, which ones you want, these or these?
They're both really good. I honestly like the blueberries more. What's your favorite kind of pemmican?
This.
With the blueberries?
Yeah. Now we gotta pour some grease in there.
See, we could have ordered a pizza. Is pemmican trans fat free? I've never had pemmican before. Never tried
Oh.
it. It's gonna be
Your first
time.
Okay.
You're breaking my berry.
Breaking your what?
Berry.
Oh.
Blueberry.
Now, what they used to do is they used to make them in bigger balls.
Yeah, I ain't touching that one. We'll let that one slide. Is there enough for me to make one there?
Oh, shouldn't be.
I did wash my hands, by the way.
You're gonna eat it anyway.
That's true. Yeah. How's that look?
Good.
Good. Mine looks kind of sad. Is this good for the hands? Do you know?
In the old days, they used to rub their greasy hands in their bodies instead of using the suntan lotion.
You want me to do your back?
No, thanks.
Well, you're saying try it.
Try them.
Try some.
Or try that.
Not bad at all.
No.
You know what that would go good on? A pizza. Woo! Really felt like I was playing there.
Oh yeah, you were doing fine there. A regular Don Messer, yeah.
That's what I was looking for. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Homer. That was fantastic. So, where did the Metis jig come from?
I come from French and the natives. The fanciest stepping come from the natives. And the basic dancing come from French when they do their step dance.
Step dancing, yes. How important was dancing to the Metis people?
Well, just about as important as their breakfast. The Métis people love their music, they love their dances, and once they start dancing, maybe 8, 9 o'clock in the evening, and they don't quit until the rooster crows in the morning.
Now, are you going to be able to show me how to jig? I have the soul of a dancer, but not the sense of rhythm or body of a dancer. But what's the first step?
Well,
Sort of step hop kind of thing?
yeah, and on your toes, you got to be on your toes,
On your toes at all
Yeah,
times in
yeah.
Métis country?
Yeah. Now, when you go to do the fancy step a little bit like this.
Heel
and
toe
that-
action.
Yeah. Once you start one step, stay with that one step until they change the tune.
Oh, okay.
Then every time they change the tune, you do a different step.
Well, why don't we give it a introductory try here? This will be my first jig ever, so be gentle on me here, but we'll give it a whirl.
Okay.
Let's rip it.
Okay, rip it.
All right. So how long have you been fiddling?
Probably too long.
As a fiddler, Homer, you ever gone into the competitions?
Anybody that will take a fiddle and take the challenge, in my eyes and in my heart, I see they're a winner. Everyone has their own style, so you can't really pick a winner.
What do you think of my jigging?
I would say you're in the bouncing thing.
That's right. Well, my strategy is a lot of upper body movement to distract from the footwork. That's why I'm a bouncer,
Okay.
Homer. Okay. Oh, sure, Emil and Matt have some fancy footwork, but I'm all about the arms. Whew. Still ahead, 2 big balls of pemmican and 1 picky eater. Pemmican time?
Got 5 minutes to do it.
5 minutes? Hi, and welcome back to Fish Out of Water. I'm at Metis Crossing, which is a couple miles away from Smoky Lake, which is about 100 miles northeast of Edmonton, Alberta. If you don't know where those places are, I'm as far north as Moscow, which was the beginning of Napoleon's downfall. I'm here at Metis Crossing for a good reason, to learn the traditional ways of these people, whether it hurts me or not.
Well, Don, it's time for your final challenge.
Oh, my final challenge.
Yeah.
After you disappear and leave me to do all this packing and jigging, and now you're gonna show up after all the work's done and give me a final challenge.
Yes, we want to see what you've learned.
Okay, Your Majesty, what's my final challenge?
Okay, your final challenge is first you'll load up a Red River cart with
Ow.
supplies, and then you will drive the cart. Then at the end, when you're finished that, then you'll eat a regular serving of pemmican that a trapper would have eaten in a regular sitting.
Wow, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, but hey, you're here to give me the work. I'll do it. I'm sure I'll see you after all the work's done, probably.
Yes, I'll see you then.
Okay, I'm off. Okay, the first thing is I have to load up the Red River cart.
Yeah.
Okay, man, I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but a bad feeling.
Well, Don, we're going to have to load this cargo into that cart over there.
Is that cart over there?
Yeah.
That's like a mile away, that cart. That's a long
Well.
ways. Hey, Emil, where are you going?
I'm going for coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah. Now get them loaded.
Man, Métis sure like to delegate. I don't even have a tump line. Well, looks like we're dragging them. Well, it ain't pretty, but it's doing the trick. Man, all that jigging, that was more than enough to wear me out. Okay, remember from TV, those inane little 90-second vignettes? Lift with your legs, throw with your back. I wonder if Emil's enjoying his coffee. If the bags won't come to the cart, bring the cart to the bags. Now I know how Chubby feels. Oh, man. One more. Now, it's a lot more weight in there than when I dragged it over here. At least Emil won't know I cheated. And time. Guess I should go find Emil now. Tell him I'm done. Hope his coffee's okay. I hope they had the right creamer for him. He's Métis. It's probably half and half.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh, no, we got to get this done.
Oh, man.
Yep.
You're a taskmaster.
Yeah. What you're going to do is go from here, go down to that sign, and in between the building and the sign.
Between the building and the sign, that's
Between the
tight.
building, yes, it is. And you go around to the barrel, come back the same way we went in.
Through the sign?
Yes, and come in here and make your figure 8 here, and we'll end up over there.
Okay, I think Chubby wants to go. How's my pace? Come and do a big turn. I don't want to put us on one wheel, man.
Keep your reins firm and straight.
Nice, Chubby. I like this pace, nice
Yeah,
and easy.
that's just nice, yeah.
Okay, Chub, we're coming up to turn number 2, buddy. Good little left turn, Chubby. There you go. There you go, buddy. You make me look good, Chubby. Let's split the uprights on this one, Chubby. There we go. Nice, buddy, nice. Okay, now.
Now you go on the left side of that barrel and you go around and make a figure 8, like if you're going to do the barrel racing. Go to your right a little bit more.
There we go. Keep going, Chubby. Almost done, buddy. Look at this. Good boy, Chubby. So, Emil, I guess I should find out how I did.
You were sometimes a little too tight, sometimes too loose.
Now, as I recall, a real Métis trader would need a meal at some point.
Oh, yeah?
Pemmican time?
Got 5 minutes to do it.
5 minutes? Why would I only get 5 minutes to eat this much pemmican?
Because you don't have much time when you're traveling.
Do I have to eat those little pieces too?
Or every bit of it. Even this piece here you dropped.
Come on, man. How much time, Emil?
Oh, you still got 4 minutes.
Somehow I was kind of wishing I'd have less time than that left. This is where we see if it's pemmican or pemmicant.
Then you can't. You got 3 minutes.
Is it the huckleberry or the blueberry?
Huckleberry.
I love the blueberry. Did the Métis invent the Heimlich maneuver by any chance?
1 minute to go, my friend. Keep it going.
I'm hitting the wall, Emil.
36 seconds, my friend. Work, work. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 6, 3, 2, 1.
I'm stopping out. Oh, Emil. How did I do?
Poorly. You only about got half done, a little over half, and in 5 minutes. So I say you failed.
I failed. Would you like some pemmican?
No thanks, I'm full.
I'm sorry I let you down on that one, but overall, you know, of the final challenge, how do you think I did?
I'd say you're done about 75%.
75%?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's not bad for a beginner.
Not too shabby for a Anishinaabe.
Anishinaabe.
Oh, Corrine! Well, fancy meeting you here now that all the work is done.
Yes.
Would you like a little pemmican? Maybe you're a little peckish from all that energy you've been expending?
No, I'm good, thank you.
And I need to know, if I were a Métis man, how do you think I would have done back in the day?
It'd be pretty rough for you at the beginning, but by the time you finished your journey, you'd be 100% Métis.
There you go. That's not bad. That's not bad. On that note, though, if I were a Métis, what do you think my Métis name would be?
What do you think, Emil?
I'd say Wannabe Demont.
Wannabe Demont. That's a good sort of proud Métis name.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank both of you for welcoming me to the traditional Métis territory, making me feel welcome. I really appreciate that.
Great, it's been great having you here, and we have something for you here.
Oh, no, are you serious?
Yeah.
This is an
Métis
honor.
sash.
This is an actual Métis sash. Wow, and it's my size too. After eating all that pemmican. That's nice.
Looks good.
I gotta thank you very much for being a great teacher, everything you've shown me.
We're happy to have you.
Well, thank you very much. And Corrine, you've been such a great host all the time, and
Thanks
you got
for
me out
coming.
there running around.
It was great
like
having
a
you
good
here.
Métis woman. What
Yes.
can you do? Thank you both. I was glad to be at Metis Crossing. Thanks for welcoming me here.
Great. Thank you.
English?
Yep. See you.
The Métis people embody what Canada should be, a coming together and celebration of the First Peoples and the newcomers. And Metis Crossing is one of the ways they promote and maintain their unique and often misunderstood identity. Because for the Métis, it's not about being caught between two worlds, it's about having the best of both worlds. And that's a lesson I'll take with me on my journey through life. Well, I guess I should be leaving Metis Crossing, but before I go, there's just one more thing I gotta do. The zip line! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
Don, it only works if you go from the top.
Really?
Yeah,
It's not like an escalator?
no.
I didn't know that. Let that be a lesson. Never stop learning. This is the red rubber jig.
You know, you dance better with them things on.